Okay, folks, it's November 19th. Still in the gun season here in Indiana. We got 25, 30 mile an hour winds out of the southwest, gusting to 50. So it's going to be a rocking. I intentionally came back here in the swamp. It's the thickest part of the farm. I'm hoping there won't be as much wind. There's not that much wind back in here, really. So I'm hoping that deer might be holed up coming back in through here to stay out of this wind. So we're here till dark. So another PM hunt after work, looking for bigs. Staying positive. It's going to happen. Getting close to the end of the lockdown stage for the rut. Got a few pictures of bucks looking, checking scrapes again. So I'm gonna do some calling using the Primo's can comb, little blind calling, and see what happens. I don't think it can hurt nothing anytime this time of year. It's pretty much game on. And as hard as this wind's a blowing, if something's passing through here and as thick as it is, I'm not going to see it anyway. More likely, so hopefully they can hear this, get a little closer. I'm gonna give it a shot. Called in a lot of bucks with that can call. It works. Don't ever doubt that. Got a lot of confidence in that call. Guys, stay with us. We're out here just about every day. So we're just looking for bigs. That's it. No slick heads yet. It's not slick head season. So at least not for me. So just hang in there. We'll get something on the ground sooner or later. It's November 21st. My cell camera started lighting up again last two nights, and yesterday morning there was this buck and two does that went by it heading into the bedding area. So I got out here extra early this morning, sat in here in the dark for an hour, and 7:35 he stepped out on the tractor lane down there and come right down to me. I had the camera on, but I forgot to hit record, so I didn't get none of it on video. That really stinks, because that's been my whole goal this whole year, to get it all recorded on video, and I didn't do it. So, but hey, I filled my buck tag now here in Indiana. 20-yard shot, dropped him in his tracks. He didn't go anywhere. So, but we're all good. Hey, I told you we were looking for bigs all year, and we got one. Okay, well, I'm here to wrap up this year's 2020 Indiana deer season. Um, Call it the hunt for bigs. Had like 4 good shooter bucks on this one property before the season started. Had some good trail camera pictures of them. Story goes, after they dropped their velvet off, they pretty much just about all disappeared. But this one, he was the only one left that hung around. And he was actually number 4 on the list this year. But he was a fighter, so he stayed around. The rest of them moved on other places. Hunted him hard. You've seen in the previous videos. Seen some other bucks. Only seen him once, I think one other time. Never got a shot at him. But got a cell camera this year and tried it out. It's the Exodus Render. You guys that aren't running cell cameras, I'm telling you, that's why they're outlawing them in the Pope and Young and Boone and Crocket record book, because it makes your scouting so much easier. You don't have to go out there. You can stay out of the woods, and when they show up, you know they're there. So then you can get out there. So it makes it pretty much like every time you hunt, if you run a cell camera, it's it's almost like your first time in that stand. They always say your first time in is the best. Well, with those cell cameras, you can do that. This buck come out on the tractor lane about 5 minutes earlier than the day before. Seen him about 150 yards out when he stepped out on it, and had the camera on him. Followed him all the way down to me. I mean, thought I was getting some great footage of him. He walked right up to the tree, just on the back side of the tree, and I had to go ahead and shoot him. Dropped him in his tracks. He didn't go anywhere. And I looked out the camera. Hey, that's why it's hunting and videoing. I forgot to hit the record button, so I didn't get any footage of him that whole time walking in. But like I always say, man, this ain't Hollywood. This ain't the big time. This is hunting. So, but he's a good buck. He actually got in a fight that night after I got the first trail camera picture of him the day before I shot him. He broke his main beam off here and his G3 off, so he's only a 9-point instead of a 10. He actually got in a fight with an 8-point buck that I had on trail camera that night heading to that bedding area, and then I got that 8-point buck picture of him the next day, and he busted every tine off of his right main beam. So they must have gotten a heck of a fight that night, but he busted him up. He still had those 3 does with him. They was following him up through there when I shot him. So, but that's the wrap up to my 2020 Indiana deer season. Hope you guys enjoyed this little video series. If you did, don't forget, click that like, subscribe to my channel. Going to be getting ready for turkey season here pretty soon. It's about to start. Only just a few months away already. So everybody have a good rest of your winter. Stay warm. Stay safe from all this COVID stuff. And turkey season's next. We'll be heading south.